620 AM, KEXB. Experts in business in North Texas.
All right, welcome back. 3:34, and Chris Ducray from Sol Quanta joins me in the studios along with Jay Michelson from Hands On. Jay, you picked a good day to come on the show.
Smells good.
I know.
Thanks.
And Chris, you picked a good day to come on the show.
Yes, I did. I'm excited.
I am too. I want to bring in Soraya. Pronounce your last name. Soraya. Pronounce your last name for me.
Spencer. Soraya Spencer.
Oh, just as simple as that. Gather Kitchen. I'm looking at your name tag is what I'm doing. That's yeah. Pronounce that last name.
Rashid.
Okay, there you go. That was the name I was in question.
Yeah.
Your restaurant is called Gather Kitchen, right?
Yeah.
When you walked in the door, but you're beautiful, got a beautiful smile. When you walked in the door, I instantly said, "Where are you from?" And you said,
Algeria. I'm
Algeria.
from Algeria, North Africa.
So, but if you would not have said North Africa, Chris, did you know where Algeria is?
Yes, I do know where Algeria is.
Okay.
Say the truth.
No.
Yes.
The truth. Truthfully?
Because I've got people that work for me in Italy.
Yes. There. You can swim to Italy.
But I'll be very honest. If you said where's Algeria, I'm Middle East somewhere is what I'm thinking.
It's Mediterranean.
North Africa, right on the top, in front of Europe, between Morocco and Tunisia.
Okay.
We are not very famous.
Yeah. Well,
but the food is going to make a difference
food's
now.
gonna make
Food makes a difference.
All right. You came here at what age?
I came here 3 years and a half ago.
That's it.
Yes, that's it.
What
I
brought-
learned English 8 years ago in Asia, in Hong Kong.
Wow.
I've lived all over the world a little
So
bit.
your native language
Arabic,
is Arabic.
and then French, and now English.
No, once again, Jay, she's pretty smart.
Very
She's smart.
I just speak languages. I'm not smart. That's different.
How different? How easy or difficult was it to learn English?
It actually was easier than what I thought. I went to Hong Kong for a job. I was hired right after school, and I went there ahead of the team, and I couldn't speak more than 3 sentences in English. So he started by miming and using my hands and body to speak to people
Like
in English.
charades.
Like charades.
Pretty
That's how
much
you
like
say
what we
it.
do.
Yeah.
I want you to come in and sit down.
Sit down. Caesar.
Sit
I
there.
wish you could see us, guys.
Um,
And then I learned. Within a year or two, we got better.
Yeah.
And I learned English. I still lack of vocabulary. Sometimes people don't understand everything. But I hope you understand
I
me
think
now.
it sounds beautiful. I think she speaks great English.
Thank
All right.
you.
So we are glad you're here. It smells delicious. You grew up in the restaurant business, right?
Yep. Yeah, I grew up in a restaurant. At 9 years old, I was washing dishes on top of the stepping stool. It was a family business. We
But
started-
apparently the labor laws in Algeria.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please go see my dad.
All right. So it's in your genes. You grew up
Yeah, it's
doing
in
that.
my DNA. To work in the restaurant business, you gotta love it.
Your
Because it's
your
hard.
dad was a chef?
My dad was a chef. My sister is a chef. She owned her own little restaurant in France. And here I am now.
Is she still there?
Yes, she's still there.
So if
no,
I go to
she's in France. She's in Lyon. Yeah.
So if we go there, we can.
Yeah.
So do you guys like share notes between each other?
A lot.
Really?
We talk every day. Yes,
Oh, wow.
we do. We do.
Okay, so you came here 3.5 years ago. Did you come here with a vision to open up a restaurant?
I knew in the back of my head that I will never be able to stay at home and not do anything. So I started getting really bored very quickly.
Okay.
And it started affecting my mood. So I started baking goods from my house and went door to door to Roots Juice, so juice places.
Which, by the way, love Brent Rogers over at Roots
He's
Juice.
great. He's
great.
amazing.
He's
great
amazing.
guy. So Brent Rogers, I went to see him 3 times. And every time he was like, no, I can't. I'm like, I'm here. Give me 3 minutes now. And he goes,
He's a good guy.
okay. And he decided to purchase everything from us. And it was amazing. And then I started to go deliver to him every week. And then I went to coffee shops, other juice places. And I suddenly started receiving emails from people asking to cater for their own events. So, and then please open a restaurant. Soraya, what about doing a catering business? And I was like, wait, restaurant is my thing. I run 5 restaurants back in Hong Kong and opened 3 of them. So I decided to just go ahead and do it. And there you go. Now I'm less bored, more happy, but exhausted.
What a great story. So it was your persistence to get Brent Rogers at Roots Juices to come on.
Yes.
Get interested in what I can provide for you.
Yes.
He did that, built up enough of name recognition
Yes.
for you,
Yeah.
where
yeah.
people started ordering for
Yeah.
party. That is a great story.
Yeah.
She did not give up. She didn't go out with a handout begging for anything.
No.
No small business loans for you,
No.
right?
I worked.
Yeah.
Worked.
Yeah, but she knows that work ethic.
She does know that work ethic. I didn't ask you, how difficult was it to come over here from your country?
I didn't come here from my country. I came here from Hong Kong.
Okay, how was
Or
that?
else I would have never been able to get anything. No, I'm joking.
No, but you know a lot about immigration. I'm just wondering how difficult was it, I wonder. So Hong Kong, it's like a red carpet
So,
into
no,
here?
my husband is American.
Okay.
So I came in here with my husband, and
I
it
love
made
it.
it easier.
I love it. I love your story.
And that's still difficult.
It is. It is still
I remember.
very
Is it?
difficult.
Yeah.
And I employ a lot of people.
Yeah.
Part of the community.
Well, I'm not letting
It's
anybody.
funny because I just received an email for my green card. So
Oh,
you
nice.
mentioned
Nice.
that.
Oh, congratulations. There
I'm
you
like,
go.
woo!
Congratulations.
Now you can quit and go work for somebody else, right? I'm out.
This whole gather kitchen thing? Yeah, I'm out. I think it's awesome. Okay, this food smells delicious, and before we take a break, I want to get into a little bit of what your gather kitchen is all about. Like, walk me through the cuisine. What's on the menu?
So Gather Kitchen is simply comfort food, but healthier. I like to say we are good food. It just happens to be healthy. So you build a bowl. It has no gluten, no dairy, no refined food or added sugar or superficial ingredients. Nowhere. We get all our products. We make everything from scratch. Bakery goods, vegan desserts, our bowl, our sauces, everything is made in there. So what you see here, for example, I have a Mexican bowl for you with sweet potato noodles, tomatoes, carrots, black beans, onions, and grass-fed beef. The grass-fed beef is crumbled and spiced with North African spices. The Mexican sauce has six different peppers,
Right.
and cooked for over 12 hours.
Mm.
It's amazing. And then we have tofu here, everything but bagel tofu seasoning bowl. Again, cauliflower rice, 4 different veggies. This one I created myself when I made it. And then here I made some kind of bacon and shrimp. You got to know that we are the first restaurant Whole30 certified. Whole30 is this diet that has nothing, no sugar, no gluten, no dairy again, but also no ingredients that you cannot pronounce.
Interesting. I have seen that.
You don't need to be a chemist.
Exactly. You don't need to be a chemist.
I've seen
to
that
eat.
on social media, actually. I've seen that.
Yes,
so you
it's
guys.
all over. We
yeah.
are the first restaurant Whole30 certified. So I'm very proud, super
All right.
excited about it. And the sauces is what makes our concept.
Yeah. I'm looking at that. Walk me. You've got some several here.
Yes, here.
Yeah.
So you have a red curry sauce, a pesto sauce, a sweet and sour, a marinara, and a 6-pepper Mexican sauce. And back there, I'll get you guys some vegan desserts. You have a vegan tiramisu. It's coffee-based, chia pudding, and a chocolate mousse.
Ooh.
Yes. I can't wait for you to try it.
You know what? Yeah, I can't wait.
Wednesday's good.
Yeah, Wednesday's a good day today. Well, Soraya, we're glad that you're here.
Thank
we really
you.
are. We're glad you're here. I love your story. I really
you.
do. It's someone who just said, you know what? I'm not going to sit here and just wait for something to happen. I'm going to make it happen. And you've done that. Well, we're going to take a break. We're going to come back. We're going to try some of this food in the break. We're going to talk about it. But more importantly, I want to talk about how if you got a company party coming up, you got a catering, got an anniversary party, whatever. We need to get you connected and cater all that stuff. That would be wonderful. And help out this small business. I think it's wonderful. We'll do all that. Plus, we got our hands on. Jay Michelson's in the studio. You ever seen anything like this?
No, you felt weird when I shook your hand.
You did, right. Do you have pets at all?
Yes, I have a Weimaraner.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, how would this work?
It will. Yeah, it'll work great. It works on short-haired animals and long-haired.
I love this.
No.
I'm going to buy one for all my friends.
There you go.
We all have dogs.
Yeah, there we go. And all my friends are dogs. So it's kind of nice. 3:43 on this Wednesday. Come back and have some fun. And you can always find us on the web, 6:20 a.m. KEXB. Go there for more information about this station, about the stations on this fine sound radio network. We are back.
This is 620 AM KEXB. Experts in business throughout North Texas.
All right, welcome back. 3:48 on this beautiful Wednesday afternoon, the 22nd of August. Kids are back to school, enjoying themselves, I'm sure. Mine are just out of school right now. How about yours?
I've got one out and one's, It's Plano, so they'll
Yeah.
be late.
They'll be late. Jay, you got kids?
Yes, I do.
Are they in school?
No, they're 2 and 4. They'll be 2 and 4 in October. So,
So you
I've got a
can't-
couple years.
You can't wait for them to get to
Yes,
school, right?
And they start now. Soraya is here with Gather Kitchen, and she is serving everybody food right now. And she's got a wonderful story how she started out. I gotta tell you, I'm really impressed with her entrepreneurism and her passion for food. She comes from a long line. Her dad was a chef. Her sister's in the restaurant business in France, if I'm not mistaken. She came here 3.5 years ago, launched this company really from nothing, and of just basically going around and pushing her food on people, which I love, because look, you got to once people try it, you knew they would buy it. So, all right, so we're going to dig into here in just a second, but give me an idea once again, kind of what inspires the cuisine here at Gather Kitchen.
So, eating around in Dallas, and I realized very quickly that every time I wanted something good that doesn't put me to sleep after I ate, I couldn't find it unless it was a salad place. And there was nothing really with flavors, warm, and that doesn't leave me craving junk food.
And all natural too, right?
Exactly, all natural. So this is how I cook at home, really. This is how my husband and I eat. And
Lucky
as
guy.
I said, I started everything from my kitchen. So I just made the recipes that I use at home. I started writing them. That was one step. And I made them into a bigger scale. And a lot of the sauces, the bell pepper, the red bell pepper sauce, for example, is a sauce that I made at home by accident. I just had some bell pepper left over, and I threw it in a blender with the other ingredients, and there you go. You got one. It's actually our best seller and everyone's favorite sauce.
Yeah.
So
Now, did you do some research as far as to see if Dallas, there was a need for this type of food?
yes, I did. I went over blogs. I read a lot of research, and I saw people's habit too. There are a few restaurants in Dallas that are always full because we have only 2 options in Dallas for healthy food. So I really believe that I had a place and I had a future in Dallas and Texas in general.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope the hard work and the good food really will pay.
So has this met your expectations for opening? I mean, 'cause you
Absolutely.
had now you got 2 locations.
Yes,
Walk me through
absolutely. So we opened the first one downtown Dallas. I'm going to give the address. 1601 Elm Street, guys, on the ground floor, Thanksgiving Tower. We opened that 10 months ago. And after the first service, I promised myself I'm going to try everything to open number 2. I felt like it was giving me wings.
Right.
I think it's the adrenaline. And
Right.
then we worked and we were busy. We are busy. We do 150 people every day. Knock on wood. So you could see people will line up and wait for our meals. So I started doing other research, and I was like, look, there are enough markets in Dallas to open a second one. And here we are now in the Preston Hollow area,
Ooh.
6135 Luther Lane.
Walk me through that. How difficult was it to find that location?
So the
That's
first
kind of
location was really hard because I was new to Dallas, and I had to understand the demographics, and I had to understand people's habits, really. So it took me a while, and I said no to about 30 locations until I found the downtown one. And then Preston Center, I really quickly knew that I wanted that area. I knew that was a target.
That's a good. Well, there's your demo. There's your healthy eaters, your disposable income. I can spend a
Exactly.
little bit more on something, but I don't even know your price point on this stuff. But that is your demo.
Yes. Talking about price points, I wanted to remain affordable.
Okay.
We do sell local food as much as we can. We do sell great food, so I don't do shortcuts, and that's why my food cost is higher. But you can build a bowl with endless veggies and bases plus a sauce for $9.50. Yeah, and then it adds up with the proteins. But I tried my best to make it affordable as possible.
How easy or difficult was it to find employees?
Oh my God.
Like, oh my God, in a good way, or oh my God, in a bad
Oh
way?
my God, it's hard. It's hard. So I was at the restaurant since Monday at 5 a.m. every day, including today, cooking alone in the kitchen because I didn't have an opener.
Well,
It's very
let
hard.
me ask you a question. Well, okay. Was it that you can't find somebody that is up to your standards of working, or you just can't find people in general?
So it's hard to find people in general.
Wow.
I'm not even going to talk about standards because I like to hire people that are new
Right?
into the business.
You'd rather train
that
them your way, right?
Yes, they don't have any bad habits. If they
Okay.
have any,
Good.
that will be mine. So and it's usually, and I'll agree with them at least.
Yeah.
So that would be great. But no, it's really hard. It's really hard. But what I found really interesting is that I work with ex-convicts. I work with recovering addicts.
Mhm.
So heroin addicts, alcohol addicts, and I try to help them. And I found that they're the best people to work with because one, I feel they feed me every day with their energy because they're fighters.
Mhm.
And I really recognize myself a lot into them. And you just give them a meaning in life and you just show them that a second chance, everyone deserves it.
Mhm.
And they usually give it back to you. It doesn't always work. I've been disappointed once or twice, and it really hurts me inside
Mhm.
to know that one of them relapsed. But when it happens and when everything goes well, I'm the happiest
Great.
ever.
And I just fall in love with her more and more during this interview. I mean, you know, that's a good heart. I mean, she's giving people a lot of second chance.
Rob, are you listening?
Yeah.
Rob is my husband.
Oh, I mean, I love you. Look, all due respect, I love your husband too. But there's a reason why he loves you, you know,
Yeah,
because
thank you,
you have a
thank
big
you.
heart to help people, and that's
you.
very important what you're doing. Because you're employing them. It gives a lot of people, they give up.
Yeah.
They give up on life, that they've got this problem. They can't get a job. No one believes in them, and you've stepped up and believe in them. So that
Yeah,
you have a
yeah.
big heart.
And I called them. So one of them, I'm not going to mention her name, relapsed. But I'm not giving up on her. I'm calling
Right.
her every day. And this week I couldn't call her, and I feel terrible about it.
Right.
And I'm trying to get her to check herself somewhere so she can get better. And I just believe that you shouldn't give up on people.
Yeah.
You shouldn't.
No, I'm with you on that. The company is called Gather Kitchen, and we've got a couple locations. One downtown and one in the Preston Center, right?
Correct.
Boy, I think you could expand this, Chris. What do you think? You're the
Oh.
business expert over here.
Yes, there's definitely, this has been delicious.
Yeah,
Thank
it
you.
is.
Been-
I can't wait.
This has completely exceeded any
Actually,
level of expectations.
Ben, I can't wait to go to break because I'm going to tear back into this. I mean, I'm waiting for this commercial break to roll up on me because I can't wait to get back into this food. I'm not going to lie. Hey, Jay, what's your thoughts on the food so far?
Phenomenal. It's good.
It's good.
Yes.
you.
Oh, yeah.
It's very
Yes.
tasty.
Very
Yes.
sweet.
And you can tell that ground beef is high quality.
Yes.
There's no marbleized fat in it. There's no mystery. I call it mystery. I call it monkey meat, actually. Is what I call it. I call it monkey meat. There's no monkey meat in it. It's good, pure beef. Black beans, I love black. You can put black beans on anything. You put black beans on a freaking peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I'd probably eat it. I
God.
love black beans. Have you met, okay, as we got about a minute and a half left, have you met any other Algerians here
No.
in Dallas?
No.
None. Seriously,
I
none.
met a Moroccan.
In there, there's not a
one that came to the restaurant, and we recognized each other.
there's not a Facebook page or something like that, you know?
I should look it up.
You should look it up. Maybe start one. You know, I never know.
Yeah,
People might come
totally.
out to it. We haven't even gotten to the sauces yet, and I will attack the sauces here in a few minutes. And these desserts are incredible. To recap this hour, if you got a pet, right? You got
Yes.
pet hair falling all over the place like I do at home. You need to log on to
Handsongloves.com.
handsongloves.com. He is the original of this product, and there's a bunch of knockoffs, but the original one's right here. We're going to do a fun video after the show, if you don't mind sticking
Perfect.
around, and we're
That'd
going
be
to
great.
post it up on Facebook page, and then we'll do some videos on this as well. And if somebody wants, are you online social media for you?
Yes, we are.
Yes.
So you guys go on Gather Kitchen, and we're doing a little cool thing for you guys.
Okay, cool.
So go on our social media page and then like and tag the latest post that I'm about to post right now. And one of you that is listening to this show will get a gift card for $50.
I love it. Hey, we got to take a break. I love it. It's time for me to eat. We'll be right back.
KEXB, your experts in business.
We've been enjoying the food of Gather Kitchen, which I got to say, and I'm going to say it to you over and over again. This stuff is delicious. It's healthy, Chris.
Yes,
We've had a lot. You had a lot on your plate. It's all gone.
it is gone.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. What was your? I'm going to say mine was my favorite was the beef and the black beans and the kind of rice or whatever that is.
Well, I enjoyed the beef and the tofu.
Yeah. Good
That's great.
sauces too.
I didn't pay them to say.
Yeah. Yeah. She did not pay us to say that.
No,
Now
I
she's
should-
giving out samples of dessert, and give us a little bit of description of what you are spreading across our plates.
So I started with the vegan chocolate mousse. So no dairy, no gluten, and I don't put refined sugar in it neither.
Wow, look at that.
And
Healthy
then
stuff.
you have chia pudding, which is great for breakfast. And a lot of people don't like chia, but I force them to try it.
Okay.
And they actually like it.
Okay. It's kind of with your kids, just try it once.
Yeah, just try it once. Absolutely.
Be like Mikey.
And one,
Hey, Mikey.
Tell these
He
parents.
likes it.
come on, try it.
Try
And
it.
the tiramisu. Tiramisu is a classic Italian dessert,
Yes.
coffee based, and it's really hard to make.
It is
That
hard to
one
make.
took me 3 months to finalize, and I hope you like it.
Wow, look at that. And of course, you can get all of this at her 2 locations, one downtown and the other in the Preston Center. And I want to make sure that we have, thank you very much. Make sure we have an opportunity to people find you on social media. Because I will say this, I've always said this, food does really well on social media. Food and pets tend to populate on social media. How big has social media been for you? As
My
far
next
as
my next post is gonna be a dog in front of with a bowl of food.
There you
so
go.
no, it's been amazing. It helped us a lot. It really did. So I had a lot of bloggers on Instagram that just literally, genuinely wanted to help me and came to the restaurant, took picture of the food, created events without me asking for anything.
No kidding.
And I really loved because
Like some meetups where they say, hey,
Yes,
meet up,
yes,
write about it.
Meet us here. Let's talk about it. Let's do social media breakfast. Let's do a tutorial. And it was amazing. I had even people with 500,000 followers.
Yeah. I will say this. Let me tell you,
Amazing.
this is my theory on
See?
this. A, your product is good. It's incredible. Okay. But B, it's your personality. If you were a jackass, just for a second, and you can say that, right? I guess
You can.
you can.
Yes.
If you were mean, if you were somebody that did not have a great personality, they would not be doing that.
Thanks.
So your personality is a part of your brand. It's a part of who you are, and you represent your brand, and that's why they want to help you because they see that you're genuine about the way you give.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's my soapbox.
Yes.
But they're great. So they've helped you out as far as getting the
Yes. getting
awareness.
we started with 600 followers 10 months ago. We're about to have 5,000 followers
Nice.
within less than a year. So
Yeah.
it's great. I think
Good
it's
growth.
pretty,
Good growth.
Great growth.
Okay, I'm going to dip into this because I know you got to go. You've got to run back to work.
Yes, I gotta go to
I
the
know.
kitchen right now and set up for tomorrow.
Now, what are you prepping for tomorrow?
So tomorrow I need to make the tortillas. Our tortillas are different because we have to have gluten-free tortilla, and I'm not a fan of corn. So I make them. They're more like a crepe. So they're made of sweet potato puree, tapioca flour, eggs, and almond milk. Very different. It takes time, but
Are you
it's
kidding me? This stuff is so good.
guys. He's eating the tiramisu right now.
Yeah.
Chris, come on.
That's why I was quiet because
That's why you didn't want to talk.
I didn't want to say.
Jay, have you
anything.
had the dessert?
I have. Yes, good.
He said he
Tiramisu
wasn't
is the
hungry,
best.
and then he had 2 spoons.
Yes.
I did.
Yeah.
I ate a big lunch, and I'm still eating.
Yeah. How labor intensive is your products?
It is. It is. It takes a lot of time because everything is made of scratch. I don't buy anything canned. Even our black beans, we buy them and we make them. We boil them ourselves. So it is a lot of work, but at least my team, and that makes me so happy. Everyone that works with me says, at least I'm not ashamed of the food that I'm serving here, and that means the world to me. They're proud of it.
That's what they tell you.
Yes, yes. And I allow every team member to have one meal at the restaurant. They don't pay for it. They get same bowl as every customer that comes here, and they get a meal, and they love it. One of them lost 7 pounds. She's been with us for a month, and she goes, Soraya, I lost 7 pounds. I was like, are you blaming me or thanking me? I was like, let me know. And she said both.
Because I can promise you, if you work at McDonald's, you gain 7 pounds.
Oh, yeah. Easy.
You know? And I love McDonald's. I'm just saying. Well, we're glad you're here. We're glad you came. I don't want you to be a stranger to the show
Thank you.
because it's just too good. And whatever we can do to help you, and I will message Brent Rogers immediately after the show and thank him for helping
Yeah,
you out.
he was
'Cause
amazing.
That's what you needed, somebody in the very beginning to help you get
Yeah,
started.
yeah,
That's-
totally. And he did it. He did it
Sure.
with a lot of our products,
Mhm.
and I never forget
Mhm.
that.
How often do you go back to Algeria?
Once a year.
Once a year?
About,
What
yeah.
kind of flight is that?
Yes. You fly all the way to Paris, and then from Paris you go to Algiers. So the long part is here to Paris, but it's 9 hours. The longest is when I go back to Hong Kong.
You know all about that.
Yeah, I can't. It becomes a mental exercise of going. Okay, only have 3 more hours left. I can make it. I've made it this far, so I can.
Do you realize
Do not
that-
like flying.
today was the day I was supposed to leave for
Africa
today?
Yeah.
Today.
Mm.
And the trip got pushed back. So I would be on Emirates right now.
Okay.
I love Emirates.
Flying into
Dubai.
Dubai. Yeah, that's where I would be right now.
Well,
Dreaming, but yet I'm here, and I just had Gather Kitchen.
See, everything happens for a
Everything
reason.
happens for a reason. Ben, can we take an early commercial break here? Because I want to. Let's do that. He's over there eating. Hey, what are you eating right now? Nothing. Is it pretty good or what? You should have heard. You should have heard the way he responded to that question.
I heard it.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back. I want to give her a hug, and we'll talk about it hands-on. Jay Michelson's here. We'll talk about how you can get all the fur off your animals and maybe yourself with these knockoffs. And rip skin too. Get that off too. We'll do that when we come back.